Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Field of Glory Empires, episode number 16. We're playing as Pontus, of course. Let's take a look at the world. Not too much has changed. I feel like we haven't gone that many turns since the last time we reviewed the map. I don't know if I really talked about it enough, but this eastern situation is pretty serious. Persia has completely independently, done quite a number on the Seleucids. I do still feel like now is a very good time to attack this year. The Seleucids, the Osrones, or Osriones, have actually expanded by a territory. I mean, that's not too much. The Colchis, we've probably just chosen all the wrong people to be friends with. We should have chosen the Colchis. We should have chosen... The Judeans actually have been hugely expanding. Are they officially at war? It looks like they would be. No, they are not. But they're very big. So they're a good ally to have. We're happy to cooperate with them. Armenia, look, we don't need to cooperate with them anymore, especially because one of the things we're going to be doing this turn is building a harbor. So this is going to increase the siege resistance very nicely. And we're going to dominate the sea, so we don't have to worry about being blockaded from the sea, which means that this area will be able to resist a siege very effectively. So we'll go ahead and build that, being mindful, of course, that we only have 3 slots left. What else do we have? Over here, we have only 1 slot left, and we have something called land expansion, which removes the slot usage and gives it at the cost of 3 infrastructure. Actually, it's kind of a benefit that this requires lumber. It means it'll bring lumber to here, so we'll be able to use lumber for anything else. Now, that's a good one. There's also monument, though, which is quite nice, which has 0 slot usage itself. The thing is, the chances of us getting land expansion again is very not good. And the chances of us getting a monument, since we only have 2 tier 1s, we only have 2 culture buildings, is a lot higher. So I'm going to choose land expansion. And our walls are going to finish next turn, which is great. Okay, so we have a slave market option here. We definitely need the loyalty bonus. So I was even considering this gladiator school. Just look at the huge amount of money it would cost. And that's because we'll have to trade for weapons, and we can't trade for it from anywhere, which means that we basically have to eat the cost. Unfortunately, the revolt risk is also increased, which means that although you get a loyalty bonus of 16, should you still be like slightly less loyal, you're in really big trouble. The revolt risk is higher. So another funny thing is we still haven't really populated any of these areas with... food buildings. So, it seems like health buildings are almost too strong. You don't even need food buildings. So there's also this physician house, which it's good. It gives us health bonus. I'm not even sure we want a health bonus. We don't really want food. We just want to control the population right now. So I don't know how this gladiator school is going to work, but I feel like we should give it a shot. The main reason we're going to lose money is just for not having weapons, but let's just prioritize having weapons at some point. We probably should start off by doing stuff like building armorers and stuff like that. So we probably won't get a leather thing unless we have an armor. There's a whole, we only have 6, well, we have 6 slots. That's actually significant. So let's do this and just see what happens. It'll be a good test. And what other buildings do we have? Okay, so we're good down here. We're not good up here. Okay, so we have Herbalist, which is always a good one. Unless we have the stone, I don't think it's worth it to do the brickwork. Coastal Market, always good. I thought that this Coastal Market actually didn't require a slot, but I'm mistaken. It must be the other one. Another one of them. And this has this loyalty bonus. Although we are missing the culture bonus from Marble, do we just want 6 loyalty for -2 infrastructure? Seems a little bit harsh. I think I'd rather just go with an herbalist. Or a coastal market. Coastal market is pretty good. Even though it doesn't give us the extra food from a fish, I assume that at some point one of these places is going to get that. 6 health, 1 manpower, 2 food, 6 money. Well, I think that this is small enough population at 9. We're going to need some health buildings. Okay, here, Farm. Blacksmith is always good. We are missing iron and copper. But it's not bad even without those. Oh, but never mind. Public Works is here, which is obviously the one we want to do. Street Parlor doesn't give us any loyalty, so yeah, Public Works. It's nice when there's like a no-brainer solution. It helps my brain. Speaking of, I don't think there's anything... Yeah. This is not a bad option, really. Gives us equipment. It gives us infrastructure. We have the horses for it. It's kind of better to build it not where you have horses so that the horses are traded there, though. So, anyway, we'll go with this. That way the roads in this whole area will be improved. And now our army has a choice about what to do. I think we can just cross the sea and fight, because I don't think that they're going to be very effective. What do they have? 1 unit here, 2 units here. And most important thing is that we're able to control this strait with our pirate fleet. We're going to give this fleet another, maybe even 2 turns to heal up. Okay, so I think that's all we want to do for this turn, except for maybe we want to actually equip some infantry in our army here. I think what I'm going to do is actually just equip normal infantry, not even heavy infantry. Let's see, experience level 1. Experience level 1, and the Pontic archers are experience level 2, yeah. I would like to get experience level 2 people. Oh, we have mercenary troops here, which are way too expensive to maintain. But I'm just curious. Nope, they're also infantry, experience level 1. I thought I was able to get experience level 2 individuals somewhere. I mean, obviously the Pontic archers, but... Might be worth it for us to get some... Oh, mercenary cavalry is no, too expensive. Phalanx would be awesome. What do we need for that? A barracks. Okay, yeah. We're probably a long ways off from that. Nope, experience level 1. I stand completely corrected. Okay, so we might as well just build it here then. Well, I don't really... I guess might as well build it here even, because it doesn't really matter where we build it. But if just in case it takes away from the population, and I believe it does... Let's take away from this population, the ones that are already pretty much overcrowded. So I'm just going to get 2 normal infantry to suit up with our 2 archers. And that's not a big army, but it's going to fight. It's a defensive army, so it'll fight with the urban militia in whatever province we're in. So that's the point. It's not supposed to be attacking. Alright, but then good luck to our troops over here. What is this, by the way? Oh, we've formed the province. That's nice. Yeah. Okay, next turn. It looks like they did move in. And they're attacking, I don't know why, but they're attacking our boats. These are light warships. Okay, so they will have an advantage, I believe, against our... Yeah, they have a huge advantage, in fact, against ours. Our pirate fleet has met its match. However, because of the flanking bonus, although we're going to definitely lose some pirate ships here, I think that we will end up winning the battle. Yeah, it's kind of silly. So it just shows you the pirate ships are not a match for anything. Do not use them. It's kind of loud, just turning down my volume. So we lost 3 ships, killed their 5. Duly noted, do not use pirate ships willy-nilly. They happen to get out of the way just in time. They're still going to lose 1 unit. Okay, look. I'm not even going to look at that one. It's not important. So we have a siege now that has to go on, and I don't know whether or not it's considered blockading if we're here or in the next one. So we'll bring our main fleet back. I think it'll be ready. And hopefully we're getting progress tokens. Ah, very good. Because we are capturing, I think we've been capturing objectives too. We're all the way up to number 6. It's pretty crazy. Okay, let's see what's happening. Expedition to the Forsaken Jungle of Equatoria. Look, I'd really like to do these things, but I have no idea where these places are. Gain mercenaries for some income. I don't think we need that, but it's nice to have an option. We did receive a progress token, and Hallis is a new objective. My goodness, okay, there's so many objectives in Macedonia, you gotta calm down. Alright, so now this fleet, which is a little bit more sparse, let's have these guys converge over here. Yeah, so not all of them are ready. We still have some ones of effectiveness. I think we'll leave our pirates. Are we sieging here? I guess we won't know. But we probably eliminated all their ships anyway. Alright, let's just go through the buildings first. Cold Site was... okay, Palisade's a very good option. Actually, woodcutting is quite good. There's two places we can already import it from, but there's no place nearby here. A slave market is kind of an interesting decision. Obviously, slaves are not particularly happy to work for us. Salt house. There's not really nearby salt. So I really, really like Palisade, and I really like woodcutting. These are the two that I see as the best options. Woodcutting is just money and infrastructure. Not very much infrastructure, not very much money. But it does provide lumber. Lumber might actually be pretty abundant over here. There's probably a lot of forest. Let's see. Marsh, plains, marsh. Oh my gosh. Plain, hill, forest. Okay, there's one for... okay, that's not nearly as many as I thought. Anyway, I don't know. This is not bordering anything on land. It's only accessible to sea. Otherwise, the neighboring provinces, or regions, I should say, are all mine. So we'll go with woodcutting, and we'll look for Palisade in the future. I still think... you know what? I just think that Palisade is a really good option. We'll do it first. It doesn't have any negative for doing it. It just takes up a building slot. The rest are fine. We're sieging down that province. We got additional people here. We kind of don't want that. If you can slow down with the population growth, that would be great. And I'm sure we have some buildings. Okay, what was built here? Okay, we received a slave and a palisades was built here. Well, that's quite good. And training ground is a 0 slot option. Well, that's pretty good. A pleasure house. It does give loyalty bonus of 8, but also increases our decadence. I'm starting to think that those might be necessary. Loyalty is not high, not at all. Okay, this brickwork does actually benefit from stone. It's just sad that it's only a net infrastructure of 7. Usually I feel like 10 is a good net infrastructure, especially if you only have 2 slots left. Ay. Well, wow. 5 turns until we grow. I think we'll just go with the training ground because this is our capital now, so it's a 0 slot building. I think it's worth doing. We built a tavern here, which gives us a little bit of loyalty. Loyalty is just... I don't even understand these numbers too, because it says base region loyalty is 100. Then we have minus 46, but we have plus... and minus 1, but then we have plus 4 and plus 57. Oh, no, never mind. That's final loyalty. That's not plus, that's the final loyalty. I see. That's what confused me. I thought that last 57 was the total number, but no. So we don't have anything increasing our loyalty here, and obviously I think we need to. We do have a bonus for marble, so we'll definitely go with the Eurasian Tribune, yeah. Wow, the Stoa is so good, though, and I've seen it before. It's quite good. We do have pottery from Omnius. Faction-wide commerce bonus is so big. And this is what I'm talking about. A building which takes up a slot and gives 17 infrastructure. That's a lot more like it. Now, we're, as always, low on slots. You know, I might actually do a salt mine here, because we really do need salt. I know that I can import it from several other places already, but It would be nice to have more salt because we have done a lot of these salt houses, and those are a very good building as well. Man, it's just really hard. Very hard. So we already have a bonus from salt from this, actually, because that means salt is one of the neighboring places, I guess. Let's go with the Stoa. I will probably pick up the salt mine if I see it again, but that's such a benefit to have. I think it's worthwhile. It's like a good use of a slot. We haven't really min-maxed the buildings very much, and I feel like we could do a much better job of that, but for now, we'll let this siege continue, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, we're in a good position here. They have a couple. They're assembling a little bit of an army, but really not that much. Okay, so I think we just go next turn. I don't think there's anything else left. Wait one more turn for our boats. We are gaining so much money. Oh, they have an army of 15 here. Wait, that's not the Seleucids. Who is that? Are those the Osriones? I think it is. Interesting. So we are seeing what the Seleucids have around here. They only have an army of 11. It's frankly not that great. Didn't gain another progress token, but we're very much at the top. We're basically battling with Macedonia to be the first empire with the big empire. Oh, never mind. Rome is already a stable empire, which is what our next step is. But they're almost up to glorious empire. We'd like to get there as well. Alani is seeking an alliance with us. Interesting. Alani. They're cooperating with the Scythians and the Sarmatians. They're at peace with the Colchis, but obviously not happy with them. I'll consider that. That is pretty interesting. Because of old age, 0-0 retired. That's fantastic. And another general has died. Okay, well, the Emperor is dead. Long live the Emperor, right? Let's get the next general in there. We do have a very bad... Look at this guy. Defensive penalty of 1. It's probably like the worst leader we could have in here. I would rather... so this army leader is probably... the 2-2 is the best I have. It's very hard to pick somebody else. This guy has a defense penalty of 1 as well. My goodness. Siege penalty... we can't choose anybody else. They're actually all terrible. Yeah, this guy's the best backup, secondary or backup leader, general, I guess also admiral that we have. So while besieging, Pontus did not manage to inflict casualties on the defenders. Okay. They have an army of 10 there, so I am going to slowly siege them. I feel like it's worth waiting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is the territory I need to be in. And we're going to lose a lot of stuff if we use our pirate fleet, so I'm going to use this fleet. And they have 3 boats there. I'm okay with 3 boats attacking my pirate fleet. Even though, yeah, we ought to... Yeah, that's just... There's no... This leader is 84, for the love of God. This guy at least doesn't have a defensive penalty. At least doesn't have an attack penalty. Do we do anything? What do we get? New population. Not going to help us. So it looks like all quiet on the Western Front. No buildings to worry about. None in the south at least, but then the north, yeah. So we got the public works, I guess. Palisade and herbalist. Okay. I have talked about doing the ranch. The monument strikes me as a very good option as well. The loyalty penalty on this one means it's like too brutal for me to do. Ranch or monument, really, I think those are the 2 good options here. Let's go with monument. Also, ranch, wood cutting, lumber, so it's great. Ponti. So Ponticapium has lumber, which means that we don't want lumber here. If from anywhere, we do want it from Chironesis, because lumber here means, I guess, the bonus can apply to the neighboring regions. I believe that's how it works. We do have another smokehouse, and there's lots of cattle we can import. We can get our own cattle. Might be worth it. Garum shop. We don't have fish, which is so weird not having fish up here. Decadence gain for loyalty. It's kind of weird. The decadence, I don't see it being a problem right now. Probably it will be eventually, though. Because, I mean, I don't really care about the money, obviously. We're walking on money. We're using money. We're putting down money whenever there's a muddy corner, just to make sure we don't walk on mud. Money can just stay there. Paving our roads with money. You get the point. Gambling. Okay, I really like the ranch smokehouse combination, but for now, let me just get the smokehouse. It's a really good building. It's going to solve all the food and health issues. Yeah, we just don't have enough to just... Oh, Garam's 4. Yeah, this is health. I prefer that. Loyalty is 68. You know what? It's not as bad as it could be. So we'll go with this. Okay. So that's good. And I think we just end turn again. Oh, let's combine these armies, actually. I know they don't have a leader, but... How is that the first Pontic? What army are you? You're the first Pontic army? You're the first... Oh my gosh. Split. You guys become the second Pontus army, so we don't have two of the same one. Yeah, I think that's fine. We're just going to keep those guys, those 4 as defense. This is probably the end of the Austriones. Okay, about this alliance with Ilani, we're not going to answer it because I don't feel like it doesn't benefit us to be their ally. Like, what do they really offer us? They have some provinces with, like, just slaves. Never mind, those are not slaves. Those are Caucasian citizens. But they actually have a place with 0 population. I mean, 2 populations, no buildings. This is horrendous. This is truly horrendous. So they really don't offer much for us. It's a nice offer, but no thank you. Just want to see our decisions. 3 turns, 8, 9. Still have this Justice in Ancient Time one. I don't know how it can benefit us, though. Nobody's actually in revolt or anything. Yeah, there's no revolt risk. I don't know. When does revolt risk start? At 50? Or 50 or below, I should say. Who knows. Next turn. We may have a sea battle here, because our big fleet is sallying forth. What is this? Oh, they are attacking us with 4 units. Combat power of 1? Oh yeah, these are troop transports. We're actually only advantaged by 2 with them, so it would have been easy to lose, although we were also rolling 2 dice instead of 1. Not sure why I would do that. It's not frozen. I'm still here. There we go. Dang it! Where did the Macedonians go? Oh, they're still at 4. Okay. We're falling behind on the victory scene, but... Well, we're playing the long game. We always were. Okay, so we have... Oh, good. More generals retiring. the weird thing is I'm not seeing replacement generals. Something going on here. We only have one. What the hell? Not sure what's going on. Okay. We're getting population growth and stuff like that, but none of these places are building buildings. Okay, well, population is still good. And none of these places are building buildings. Ah, yes, one. Public Works. Very good. Some basic roads around here. Vineyard. I actually quite like vineyards, but I also really like palisades. I also really, really like fortune tellers. Loyalty bonus, money. I feel like I'm actually going to get the palisades, though. Note loyalty is not that great, but we just need to get rid of some of the slaves. As soon as we have an opportunity to, we got to keep choosing those slave options to set them all free to, well, basically to sell them. I don't care. I would happily set them free. They're ruining my loyalty. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Okay, now we've blockaded. So yeah, it shows blockaded now. It's pretty clear that I was in the wrong spot. We'll go over there. What's this? It shows that their effectiveness is actually good. I'm going to bring them back. So we'll just blockade with the pirate ships for now. We did inflict a few casualties against the defenders. Okay, we'll let that continue to drag on. I will probably win a straight up fight even, but keep receiving slaves here. We might actually have to, oh no, loyalty. Wait, yeah, it's so weird. Why is loyalty so high here? From welfare. What is welfare? What does that mean from welfare? I don't understand that. How is that? Is that something I can influence? Welfare 4. I don't know where that is. Huh. Welfare of 25. I was trying to think if it was health buildings, which seems to make sense, but I don't know where that number exactly comes from. Alright, well, I guess we don't have anything to really do. We're just waiting this turn. So let's continue to advance the turns. I mean, our decisions. Yeah, I really could use that. It would be a great benefit to have that slave selling thing. As soon as we just create a breach, a hole in the wall, that's probably when I'll go after the attack. I think that's their capital that we're besieging. The Astronis went back home. No progress token. But we're at the top. We're there. Yeah, so they're still seeking an alliance with us. I just don't know where this is. Galatia. Can I find a province? Oh, right, here. Well, it wasn't spelled this way, but... Wait a second. Oh, Galatia. Let's go back and just see what the decision was, spell it correctly. So yeah, we can do it this way too. D-E-B, there it is. Yeah, we are definitely not going to get there. Not anytime soon. That's the one. And this is... Where is it highlighting? This? Oh my heavens. Yeah, we're not going there. Oh lord. Okay, well, he's not a very good commander, but you know what? He probably can actually defend. Yeah, he can defend. That's fine. That's all we want our pirate ships to do. So, good. Somebody. It's kind of the same thing with these troops here. He just as easily could have gone here. But this is actually a 1-0 with a defensive bonus. I think we'll give him to that. This is better than nothing. Okay, do we complete? Yeah, completed city walls, which is great. Got an extra slot. Slots were not a big deal here. Loyalty bonus. Loyalty's not an issue. Ooh, I like blacksmith. We do have iron, so the missing copper is not a big deal. Wheelmaker is possible. We do have lumber. Preserve food store is also good, but how's our infrastructure is a bit low. I think that's mostly because we aren't putting people on it. This will gain us some infrastructure. I think let's do this. Blacksmith is pretty good. And then we'll just stuff some people in here to make it go by a little bit faster. We really don't need the money. I mean, we really don't need the money. Mostly we just need the culture to prevent our people from rioting. And they're not happy. We finished a harbor here. A major harbor. Slot usage 0. Wait a second, this does use a slot? Yeah, okay, that's must be where I got it from. I'm almost sure this is what we're going to do. I do like Fortune Teller. I like it a lot. I like Major Harbor much better. Hemp, but it's a local trade good, so that's not a problem. I mean, it's going to be very hard for me to find something better than this. So I kind of just want to look at the bonuses. 6 food. Oh, sorry, 6 money. 2 manpower. 6 siege resist. That's incredible. Boarding is just like moving. It's instant, basically. And it's a really good shipyard. Yeah, I really like it. Plus, you know, for areas which are getting close to the building cap, those expensive buildings are a way to slow down the slot usage. I always like Monument. Garum looks good here too. Actually, we hit every single one of them, so we have food and good money. We don't have olive oil, though. We'll have to get olive oil eventually. We also could get stables here. Well, we're down to 0 slots, so we got to be very careful. Probably it's going to have to be Monument in the end, just because... Well, we're going to grow in 1 turn, but... Yeah, right now it doesn't seem like the infrastructure is what slows us down. Culture is definitely not necessary. We're like absolutely killing it. Let's get somebody into that instead. Carom shop will finish so quickly. 6 food, 13 money. I think the monument's just a good choice though for the long term, and it gives us our 3rd tier whatever building. It's our 3rd culture building. Let's do that. And I guess we have been choosing longer, like more expensive to construct buildings because we have not had to pick a lot of building options lately. Speaking of. Okay. Did not manage to inflict casualties. How's the enemy looking? His palace guards are going to be tough. Urban militia will not be. And then they have 2 regular infantry. Well, our war chariots will be pretty much useless. We do have a good amount of regular infantry. And a lot of archers, which should be pretty useful. Okay, we'll wait one more turn. We'll just try to, punch a hole in the wall or something. I guess there's not a whole lot we want to do this turn. Is this decision expiring yet? Yeah, it expires next turn. So do we want to change money for anything? I don't think so. We have so much good metal coming in. I like having the money. I think it spawns. There are several decisions which are gated by money. What's your time frame? 8 turns. Well, I think we'll just go ahead and leave it there. We could do the gather mercenaries. So it's only 1,500. Anyway, yeah, I can't see anything else to do. Let's end the turn. Probably that's enough time for our fleet resting in port. They can probably go back out. I think we're just going to call this video to a close at the end of this turn as well. Turn 69. Looks like we're going to make it to... What happened? A single boat? Didn't feel like looking at it. The sleuths have an army of 18 now. But if that's all they can muster, I think we can take them. Yeah, I really feel like we should go after the Seleucids next. Still stuck on 3. We'll get there. Yeah, I mean, things are looking okay. We have a good income as far as legacy goes, because we have a lot of objectives. We have a good amount of progress tokens, so we should eventually be moving up. We're well positioned to continue expanding, and Bosporus, actually it's so funny, the Bosporus is on this real surge of expansion right now, right at the moment when they're also dying in the south. So, yeah, this is an interesting little army that they have here. A lot of mercenaries, okay, that's good to know. They do have some provincial cavalry, which is pretty dangerous. I mean, it's still a very deadly army. At least it's not led by anybody altogether too competent. But as I said, let's call this video to a close here. And I don't know where we're going to expand after that. I mean, I guess we just continue to take Bosporan territory, at least when it's Greek. So there's definitely, like, this is not good. This is 3 Caucasians in clear water. We probably won't even take that, but we'll go 1, 2, and 3. Probably hold there, because I don't think there's any other Greek people around. Eventually we can take this, but, I mean, yeah, we'll want everything to be stabilized before moving forward. Although I guess our CDR is okay. We're already probably good enough. Oh, good, we can get Palisades. I've been hoping for Palisades. I mean, we might as well just do that. Get Palisades in there. I know I would like to get a lot of different things. Herbalist is good. A lot of different... Oh, fishery is fantastic, but no. Fishery... Oh, maybe. Okay, so maybe there is... Maybe we did find something better than... Alright, we'll look at these options. I'll look at them off camera, and then we'll talk about them when I come back. Until then, thanks for watching, and take care.